Hello, my friends. Today's date is February the 27th, and this is a soul reading for this day. This is a way to look at humanity's soul on a bigger picture, or possibly your own soul, and see how this reflects for you. This is a soul card from Deborah Koff Chapin, and it comes with no interpretation other than what is intuited. This is the card. You can look at this card from this direction or from this direction, and I like to look at it from this direction first because it reminds me of the understanding of the dragons that eat us, and we can let our dragons eat us. We can let our fears eat us. We can let our guilts and our shames eat us. We can let our fears of being lovable enough and unworthy enough and right enough and righteous enough eat us and devour us and keep us down and keep us small and keep us timid. Or we can face our dragons. And often when we face our dragons, when we face the fear that is at the root of our survival, when we face our emotional pains and find that they're usually just wounded children who need some assurance and some guidance and some a sense of protection and a sense of love and a sense of honoring. And when we face our wills and our angers and our pushes, and remember that, you know, we're all battling to define ourselves in a world where we often have to stand up for ourselves, and sometimes we have to fight for ourselves, and sometimes that fight is violent. But that's the sense of who we are. Trying to find ourselves in the world, but that's not necessarily who we are, and it's not necessarily who we want to be. And when we open our hearts and remember that we are spirit light and that we are spirit energy and that we are connected to the sacred joy of being, and we open to that light and we share in communion with others, and we get out of our own way, when we get out of our self-centeredness, when we get out of I'm too afraid to do that, or no one's going to love me if I do that, or I can't show that side of myself out of fear or out of some kind of sense of guilt or shame, or even if I have some kind of envy or want for something. That those are things that we need to look at, and we need to come to some kind of greater love and compassion and awareness for. And when we feel those things and when we share our lives, do we grow beyond the dragons that hold us? And do we use that fire of the dragon to light a lamp for others and to hold up the healing process for others? So, aho, blessed be, may the dragon come to your light.